Hi friends, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name's Dalia and today we're on my tropical island Guava doing my completed tropical city island tour. I'm so excited to share my completed island with you all, so I hope you guys enjoy. I'm also releasing my dream address as this video goes live, so I will have my dream address linked in the description if you would like to check it out. Please, if you visit, take photos, share it with me either on Instagram or Twitter. My handles are Dalia Crossing on both social medias. And yeah, okay, we're gonna go through a couple things for the dream address and everything, but I am so excited to share this dream address with you all. It has been a project working on this island for a couple months for me, so I'm really excited to share the island. We're gonna start at my airport, obviously, as you guys can tell. I'm gonna showcase my island map, show you guys my villagers, and then we're just gonna like run around the island and check it out. So here's my completed island map. My island name is Guava, and as I mentioned, it is a tropical city inspired island. There is my island resident rep. We have Zucker, we have Audie, Boots, Static, Lyman, Faith, Azalea, Drift, Flora, and Rio as my villagers, so you'll see them like hanging around the island. There's my dream address also listed below my map if you would like to take a photo of it, or if you would like to hang around with me and tag along and visit the dream address while we do this island tour. So starting off at my airport, you will see my island map, which I downloaded directly from the custom design portal. I literally looked up the word guava and then this amazing design map came up, like this amazing map design came up. It is by the creator Gosling. I'll leave their creator the creator code in the description, but literally it's like a guava. Like I literally did not know what to do for my map, my flag, and I think I've been saying map this whole time, the flag, and this was just absolutely perfect. Okay, so without further ado, we're going to go, I think, probably clockwise around my island. You first walk off, you have this parking lot to the right of my entrance, and then to the left you have this little sitting area type of thing. We'll check out the beach in just a moment, but quickly I wanted to head over to my plaza just to show you guys that I do have some like clothing items and like picking up items that you can choose to wear if you would like to, if you visit the island. So that is hanging out over here along that little like sitting area, and then over here we have a smoothie bar. So we're gonna head, like I said, clockwise around the map and just kind of see what we can find and what the island looks like. So down here we have like a public beach. This is actually one of the builds I did in my most recent video, where I was completing the rest of the beaches for my island. And then over here you have a really fun, like just little snack bar. You know those like traditional snack bars you can get like drinks and like small like lunch items? That is what that is over here. And then heading up this way you have a gas station, and then to the left you have a very small auto shop. Really, it's not a very big section, but I think it tied in really nicely with the parking lot or the gas station here, so I wanted to do the two of them together. So we're going to head up along this way, and I apologize for any lag you might see. This island is very full of custom designs, which causes a lot of lag, unfortunately. So you have a sitting area right here, and then over here you have both of my shops. You have Nook's Cranny over here, and then another parking lot. You'll see quite a few parking lots on this island. I actually had a lot of fun creating them. This was my first city style island, so it was very fun to like experiment with different like road designs. So that's what I have here, and then you kind of have like a little side area here that has some storage things. Very simple, very cute. And then you come along down this way, you have my river mouth, which I completely cut off from the map. I have actually no water terraforming on this map whatsoever. And then down here you just have like a little chill like beach area. Another area I just decorated on my map in my last video as well. And then coming up along this way, we have a road that kind of cuts off with a construction zone, and kind of like a building that's under renovation. But then if you come over here, there is an outdoor cafe. So this is kind of meant to be like a cafe that's currently under renovation. But on my peninsula, I put like this cute little cafe. It's just an outdoor one. I thought it was very fitting for the area. It's very tropical. And then coming along here, you come to my first set of villager homes. We have Drift's home here, and he has this cool little video section on the beach for himself. And then coming up along this way, we have Audie's home as well. One thing I like to point out is that all of my villagers have homes that are customized to their specific villager color. So you'll see Audie has like an orange roof because she's an orange fox or orange wolf. And then she has this colored car, which I think kind of just represents the tropical vibes of the character. Also matches her colorway of her dress. Then coming over here, we have a little sitting area on the beach for Audie as well. Now making our way up this way, we have a beach that kind of you get this crossover. I have a couple of fake beaches on my island. Here's one of them, and then if you head up over here, you have a volleyball court. And this is probably one of my favorite little sections of the island. I'm going to say that a lot in this video, but this was such a fun little area to make that I just love showing it off, especially this. I think this is just so pretty and such a cool way of transitioning away from the road. And then coming up along here, you have a diagonal road which splits up into a street, and then you do have a tunnel that kind of cuts off the area. And then over here on another section of my beach, this I have also included in my most recent video, where I decorated this really fun fishing / tide pool kind of study area. So you have a bunch of fish and underwater creatures here. I really wanted to incorporate all my beaches on this island, so I felt this was a lot of fun and definitely a little bit different than some of the other areas that I built on the island so far. Now we're gonna make our way up this incline. I think that's the best way to go. And then up here you have a very small street, but then you have two of my villagers' homes. You have Lyman and Faith, my two koalas. I gave them a really fun swimming pool, which I am obsessed with. I think it looks so pretty, and just their own little outdoor areas, customized once again to the villagers personality and the way that they look. And then in the same area we have Static's home as well, and I gave him his own little outdoor area too. But if you come down here, we have a fishing pier as well, so this is also connected to my secret beach. One thing I'm really sad about is that if you save your dream address, you don't get to save Red's boat. I'm just really lucky that his boat just happened to be here for the day that I decided to save my dream address. This is also the time of day I'm going to be saving my dream address to, which is around 7:15 in the morning, because I like the way that the early morning light looks. But yeah, this is just a really fun fishing pier, and I connected it to Static's home. A lot of the cranky villagers really love fishing, so I felt it was very fitting for my little cranky squirrel villager. So now this entire area, this is the back portion of my map, and because it was such a large section, I decided to create this really fun scenic bike trail. So you'll see just bikes on this road, not actual cars. So it's just a bunch of scooters and the cruiser bikes as well, and I just love the way that this section turned out too. So we're gonna head backwards in just a second, but I wanted to showcase this area up here. Not a lot of people know that this area exists because it's so off the map. It's so in the corner. But over here I have an amusement park. I really wanted to create an amusement park on my tropical island, and this area is just such a random spot to put it, but I'm kind of obsessed with it because it's really just so away from everything else that when you find it, you're like, what's this? So over here we have a food truck area with like burgers, fries, pizza. And then down here you have the actual amusement park area. So you have areas where you can buy snacks, tons of games and stuff. And then over here you have the rides as well. And if you are curious, all my custom designs that I have used for this island, including like the food truck one and everything you've seen so far, will be listed in my description down below if you're curious about anything I've used. So then heading back down this way, over here I just have a little fountain area. I wanted to create like a little fountain section. This is also over a highway area too, so I like how it looks over the lookout of the highway. Then heading down here we have another fake beach with another fishing port because I couldn't help myself. I love making fishing ports, fishing, whatever you want to call them. This one's for Zucker. So this is actually the first fake beach I made on my island when I started, and quite a big one too. So you have like a fake beach on the other side with a lot of sand and palm trees. And then when you first walk down, you also have like a little bait and tackle shop for Zucker as well, which I really like. And then just heading back this way for just a moment because I didn't want to have to backtrack again. Over here, if you go down this way, we have a boardwalk where you can see both of my fake beaches on either side. And then I mentioned that we had my two shops in this area. So my Nook's Cranny is just below this, but above here we have my Able Sisters. Very cute. I kept it very simple. Outside we have some storage areas over there as well, a little sitting area right here, and then this really pretty like flower bed. And then heading back along this way, we have the first boardwalk I created for my island, which is also in Lookout as well. So if you look up, you can see my fake beach. You can take some really fun shots with this as well. And I just really love the way that this looks, especially in the early morning light. I think it looks really, really pretty. And then this over here is where we had my little fountain area. And then you come down here to another little like transitional space. And then coming down here, we make our way back along the roads. Over here is the smoothie bar that I mentioned before. So we're essentially finished the left side of my map. So we're gonna head now to the right. As you guys saw, here is the parking lot that I mentioned before. And then along this way, we have my museum in the middle. Right here, a really pretty little fountain spot as well. And then if you head over here, you have an outdoor kind of like cafe. We're gonna ignore Rio because she's ruining my island tour with her little thought bubble. But if you come down here, it's just an extension of the cafe that I made over here. And I really like the transition onto the sand. It's just a small, like, beach section. So I thought that the transition was really pretty. And I literally just copy and pasted what I did up here down in this section as well. Rio, you gotta, come on. There's people watching. Okay, so heading over this way, we have Harv hanging out over there. Coming down here, we have another parking lot. I think this is actually the last one I have on my island. But then if you come down here, we have my beach campsite. Usually when I don't know where to put my campsite, I usually just stick it on the beach, and this is exactly what I did there. But honestly, it works quite well because it's a lot more of a natural build, and then you have like a fishing area right here for anyone that visits the campsite. And then up here you have a little like picnic spot for people to like have lunch when they are camping. Then if you head up here, we have another selection of villagers' homes. That sounded weird. Here we have Azalea's home, and I gave her her own little very like scenic, pretty, very serene and relaxing little area on the beach. And then heading up this way, we have Boots, and I gave him more like, you know, like jock villager kind of stuff. So I gave him like some surfing boards, a little dumbbell, like a beach ball, which we haven't hit one yet, so we have a beach ball there. And yeah, that's my villagers' homes here. And then heading up over here before we head to the right, we have a little ice cream truck area, which I love the way that this turned out. I thought it was so cute. And I don't know, I just love the way that looks. And then over here we have another section of the road, another tunnel. Honestly, tunnels are a perfect way to cut off an area when you don't know what you're doing for a build. It's perfect, and like it's a great transitional space. I love it. And then heading up along this way, we come to the last section of villagers' homes and also the ending of the video. This is my cul-de-sac that I made. This is actually the first like neighborhood area that I made for my island, and this includes my own home, and then we also have Rio and Flora. And for Flora, because she was along the beach, I also decided to give her her own little beach area too. This is really meant to be like a flamingo beach because I have a bunch of flamingos and Flora's a flamingo, obviously. So yeah, it's very secluded and I really love the way that this area turned out. And then if you head up over here, I created the cluster of palm trees here pretty intentionally because I wanted this area here to be kind of sectioned off from the rest of the beaches. And this is my own like little private beach area where I really just included a bunch of fishing items again. But you know, this is my own little private beach because like my villager's home is just to the left, which if you head up over here, we have like two little backyard areas. So we have the sitting area right here where you have some laundry. And then if you head over to the left side, there is kind of like an outdoor garden area, but I used all fake plants. So it's kind of like a nice cutaway from like using actual plants and flowers. And if we head inside my house, you will be sadly disappointed because I did not decorate my entire house exterior or interior. I only did my main room. Sometimes I really just don't feel like decorating my rooms for my home, but I did decorate the interior of the main room. I really just made it like really funky and fun. I went kind of crazy with the colors and just did a bunch of like tropical kind of things. But yeah, this is the only room in my house that is decorated. I cut off the rest of the areas with the curtain partitions, and my upstairs and downstairs are not decorated at all. So sorry to disappoint, but I still think that my main room is still really cute. So hopefully you're okay with that. But yeah, that is my completed island. I really hope that you guys enjoyed tagging along with me as I showcased it. This is probably one of my favorite islands I've ever created because it's so different from islands I'm traditionally used to making. I'm known more for making more tropical, or not tropical, I'm known for more making like natural cottagecore type of builds. So it's been a lot of fun creating something unique and completely different than what I'm used to. So yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me just take a quick seat to complete the outro. But yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be resetting my dream address, or resetting my island in the next couple of days, and we'll be starting with a fresh new theme very soon. So I hope you'll stick around for that. And yeah, thank you guys once again for hanging along with me as we built this island in the last couple of months. And yeah, I hope you all have an absolutely wonderful day, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!